hello to all you wonderful weirdos. I am the one and only former moon god, not narcissistic, long story. If you are joining me here, this is the 100 Line Last Defense Academy, an interactive visual novel with such a complicated choose your own adventure going on. No two playthroughs are truly the same. 100 days, multiple mortal dilemmas. I've released a video for every single in-game day as it happens in real time. This playthrough has reached a point of total absurdity within the final month of this experience. If you want to have a semblance of what is going on, as there are multiple endings you can get by playing this game, 100 to be exact, please navigate to the corresponding playlist on this channel's homepage and subscribe to know when my next video comes out. If you don't care about spoilers, I am sorry in advance, as this playthrough I've ended up on is a little dark. Alright, I've said my piece. Let's get on with today's task. Oh god.
Up and Adam troops, time to rise and shine! Get ready for your 73rd day of active service here at Last Defense Academy!
Welcome to day 73, you wonderful weirdos. Oh my goodness, I've been blessing this playthrough, man.
Prepare to spend another day enduring the unendurable and suffering the insufferable to pave the way for humanity's future greatness. Be ready to give your lives to protect our beloved school from the vile and barbaric enemy.
Cool. The next morning, we heard that the ration-o-matic had been fixed and hurried to the cafeteria to try it out. Tsubasa! Coming in clutch! Sweet! We can finally get some decent food around here! Thank you so much, Tsubasa. You must be exhausted doing all this right after a battle. Nah, not really. Sari did most of the work. I just had to finish it off. I can't wait! I'm gonna get some burgers and fries and chicken nuggets and... Your palate is about as sophisticated as a third grader's. Shut up! Let me like what I like. Approved. Everyone was in a much better mood now. There would never be a better time to say this. Hey guys, I wanted to apologize again for all that stuff with Darumi and Retsnum. I had my reasons, but I realized it was wrong of me to keep it secret from you. For that, I'm truly sorry. I bowed my head. It's like you said, you had your reasons. You were doing it to bring back Moko and the others. I'm not about to blame you for that. I probably would have done the same. Putting aside the issue of whether or not it will work, your intentions were noble. I can't fault you there. The problem is that you carried out such a high-risk plan without informing us. Iriko's speaking sense. I can see why you kept it a secret, though. Look what happened when Siri found out. Well, what's done is done. Let's just put it behind us and move on. Thanks. And sorry. Again.
Huh?
But are we sure Darumi's okay? She's not secretly been taken over by the invaders like Siri said. I doubt it. Vashnis was just as surprised as us when she saw Darumi's arm. What even is Retsnum? You and Darumi haven't been able to work that out yet, right? Oh, sorry. That probably sounded really creepy and unsettling, didn't it? We haven't, but before I could go on... Oh! Oh, he is appearing to everyone now. Sorry to butt in. Ghost! No, I think this is... You're the one from inside the defense room?
Oh?
The person we're all risking our lives for.
Huh?
And there's the sibling asking me to stop yelling. One moment. Okay, so you're him, huh? I'm sorry to surprise you all like this, but I couldn't keep quiet any longer.
Huh?
Something's happened to Siri, hasn't it? Please, I'd like to know what's going on. Right. I guess we owe you that much. I knew I had to tell the ghost boy about this at some point. He had a right to know. And it looked like the time had come. I gave him a summary of what had gone down over the last couple of days. I see. So Siri's gone. I had a feeling he was. Sorry. None of us had any idea Ato was going to do that. You did what you had to. I'm going to miss him, though. Sadness in the ghost boy's face made it clear that Siri had been important to him. Just how important, or in what way? We might never know.
Huh?
Anyway, you're all here today to talk about Redstone, right? I was hoping I could join you. I've been continuing my research, and I uncovered some new information. You have? Do you know what Redstone is now? Or if it can really revive people? To be frank, I still don't know. It's strange. I feel like the more I read about it, the less sure of myself I am. Each document I examine seems to tell a different story.
Huh?
Some call Redstone an angel sent from heaven. Others liken it to a demon from hell. Demon? For some people, its abilities were something to be praised and venerated. But they could just as easily be thought of as a curse. Some sources even disagree on whether it's a real creature or just a metaphor. So, the legends about it bringing people back from the dead? Some treat it like a miracle, others like an abomination. There's no way of telling which is true.
Huh?
I've even read about the dead coming back as vicious monsters. Like zombies or something? For real? There is one thing I'm sure of, though. Lots of people fought and died over the right to possess Redstone, which eventually led to it being sealed away. Okay, good. Thanks. Everyone, now that you've heard that, I want you all to think about this. Consider what Redstone and its presence means to you.
Hey!
And if we decide we don't want it here no more, what's that mean for Takumi? I haven't thought that far ahead yet, but we'll figure something out. Let's call it a day here. This is important. Give it the time and consideration it deserves. With that, our morning meeting broke up. I went back to my room and thought over the situation some more. Thinking about it didn't make it any clearer. I already knew what I had to do. Takumi was going through hell, and she was doing it for us. Whatever else happened, I wouldn't abandon her.